Yeah, g'day YouTubers, Spannerman again here. Got a little set of the Stihl HSA 26 little bush or hedge trimmers. What they're good is for English box or small little shrubs, rather than the big heavy ones. So the big heavy ones are great for big hedges. These are fantastic for small little bushes, could be lavenders or something like that. The actual wife uses these. These are great. They last for a long time. They don't consume much power. You could use these for over an hour. Now, the blades don't come apart like they do on the larger ones, so they're much more difficult to sharpen. I've got a Stihl USG grinder, and you can't sharpen these on a Stihl USG grinder. So the best way to sharpen these is I find out that I've got this little tiny file. So you can get these from engineering companies. They come in a set. These particular ones are made by Sandvik, and they come in a packet with all different type shape files. So the best way to sharpen these up is to, well, just take the blade off, and then we'll sort of show you how to sharpen them up, and with really good results. So we'll just sort of come right in here. So the best way that I sharpen them up, if I want to sharpen the top, is just move, just get it there. We'll move that in a position like that, and just a matter of getting the little tiny file and rubbing it over the edge, holding it on the same angle. I did this before. So just take your time. It doesn't really take that long. So it doesn't take that long at all. And we've got a couple down here. Surprisingly, these haven't got any damaged parts on them, because they've only been cut in very light little bushes like lavenders, etc. I can feel that most of them are fairly razor sharp, which is so you need a fairly fine file like this. You can't have anything that's coarse, because you won't be able to file it fine. So you might want to go into your specialist tool shop. You won't get these little files at the local hardware, or unless it's a really big hardware shop. So now, when you want to do the other side, it's just a matter of pushing the trimmers. So here's the other side here. So it's just a matter of turning it upside down and doing the other side. I can feel that with my finger. It's very, very sharp. So once you've done all them, and don't try and take too much off, just try and take off a little bit at a time. So don't go too heavy-handed, because you don't want to wear them away. And the way that I feel how sharp they are is, if you run your finger at the back like that, they are razor sharp, really sharp, very sharp. Then the other thing is this edge, also this edge here. If it ever gets damaged, you could file that edge here, on this part of the blade here. It's not the actual tooth, it's the flat part that the blades or the tooth. Now, one thing about all hedge trimmers, that this is 10-degree angle and it's roughly 45-degree that way. So on the large hedge trimmers, you sit it in the USG grinder and you set the wheel so that it grinds one side and grinds the other side. Got to be careful using the USG grinder on hedge trimmers because there's not a lot of tooth there and you can grind away. So you really don't want to remove much at all. I just gave them a light file with the file. As you can see how it's all nice shiny metal back again. So that was pretty straightforward. And if we turn it over the other side, you can see how I've done them as well. So just remember that, people, that you only want to get yourself a little tiny file that they use in tool making or engineering. It's only a very, very fine file. That's all you ever need. That's all it's ever going to fit in there. So don't get anything coarser. As fine as what you can get. You probably can't see it. It's that fine. And just remember, this came from a packet of Sandvik. And as I said, there's multiple files in there, and I just used the flat file. Look, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Bye for now.